Another wonderful feature that we've added to Motifs is the ability to vertically or horizontally shift the motif patterns. And you can see that on the screen I have a motif selected, and in the properties box you'll see that it's motif 220. And down at the bottom is where we have H arrange, which stands for a horizontal arrange, and we have a V arrange, which stands for a vertical arrange. And so I wanted to show you, utilizing this motif, what you can do with the horizontal arrange. So right now none is selected. If I hit the drop down and I choose flip, basically what this is going to do is it's going to flip the motif pattern horizontally. So now the pattern will be going the opposite direction. This was something that was kind of tricky to do in the software. You had to know kind of how to manipulate a motif in order to get it to change a direction. And in this version of the software, we've made it really easy to do. So I have flip selected. I'm going to hit apply, and you'll notice that the direction of the motif is now going the opposite way. And I can come back to none, so you can see that it flips it back to the original. And we also have the ability to alternate it. So what this will do is it'll alternate it horizontally every other pattern. So it'll create a whole new custom look to a motif pattern. You basically are creating a whole new motif by utilizing this option. So when I hit apply, notice what it does to the pattern. I want to zoom in here a little bit so you can kind of see what that did. Every other one was flipped horizontally. So this is a lot of fun. You can create a lot of really neat looks for your motifs. I'll go back to none so you can see the original, and then I'll click alternate again so you can see that what kind of effect it has. So every motif is going to be a little bit different. Some of them you'll be able to horizontally arrange them differently and get a whole new look. Some of them you'll want to use the vertical arrange, and so I have that. I have a different pattern here, and this is a motif pattern F016, and you'll notice that this kind of has a looping pattern to it. So you have the kind of loop at the top, and so with the vertical arrange, if I choose to flip it, basically what that's going to do is it's going to flip it vertically, and now this oval is going to be down at the bottom. When I hit apply, you'll notice that it switches the direction vertically, and so it creates a whole different look. This was something that was almost impossible to do before in the software, was to get it to go the opposite direction. And so it's really easy in this version of the software to do that. But what it allows you to do as well with a pattern like this is if I come in and I choose alternate and hit apply, notice that you get a whole different look. This looks like a totally different motif pattern, and it's because it's flipping every other one vertically, and so you get a whole new custom look. So let me go back to none and hit apply, and you can see the original motif that you can actually see right here. And then if I choose to alternate it, every other one is going to be going the different direction vertically. So it creates a whole different look. Now, there was a video where I showed what you can do with the variable size. You also have the ability, once you work with these with a vertical or horizontal arrange feature, to still utilize the variable sizes. So you could still utilize like a linear increasing or decreasing. I can make this a little bit more dramatic here by making the size different, so you can still utilize the other motif options along with it. So I want to show you this pattern right here, because this is one that I created a long time ago but I hadn't used, and I was just kind of looking at it, and I brought it in to kind of see how it would work with the arrange options. So I'll have it selected here, and I want to just show you, like if I choose flip, you don't really get a different effect, because horizontally it looks the same regardless if I flip it, and I can alternate it and it will make it still look identical to the previous. So I don't really get anything from this pattern horizontally by adjusting anything. But when I go to the vertical arrange. If I choose to flip, you'll see that now it'll be going the opposite direction vertically. Go back to none, you can see that it will go back to original state. But then if I choose alternate, you'll see that every other one's going to be going going a different direction vertically. So it gives you a whole different look, and I can still utilize linear increasing, decreasing, and get a whole different look. So let me go to none, because I want to show you like a pattern like this can look really neat when utilizing like a linear increasing, decreasing, concave or convex. It really creates a whole custom look. So we've done a lot to motif patterns to make them more functional, create new looks, new feels, and basically create a whole new motif utilizing a motif that's already in the software to give you a whole different look. So we hope that you enjoy working with the horizontal and vertical arrange options and creating your own custom looks to motif patterns. So we hope that you enjoy this new feature and look forward to seeing how you utilize it in your projects.